Choosing a university major is one of the most formative decisions in a person's life. It does far more than determine what subjects they will study or what career they might pursue later on. It shapes the way they relate to themselves, how they understand success, how they interact with their family, and how they build relationships and make decisions. In many ways, it marks the beginning of the life pattern they will carry with them for years. It is not simply an academic choice. It is the foundation of how a person will navigate their world. This perspective leads to a deeper question. Why is not academic or professional excellence enough to ensure that someone can lead their life with balance, confidence, and inspiration? And why do two people with the same level of achievement leave completely different impressions on those around them? The answer lies not in the achievement itself, but in the inner experience of that achievement, whether it becomes a source of pressure or a space for growth. When a major is chosen in harmony with a person's interests and inner motivations, it becomes a path that supports their emotional well-being, their decision-making, and their relationships. It allows them to grow in a way that feels natural and aligned with who they are. But when the choice is imposed or disconnected from their true inclinations, success may still be possible, yet it often comes with a sense of inner strain. The person may excel outwardly, but internally they carry a weight that affects every part of their life. We have all encountered people who are highly accomplished, yet their presence feels tense or heavy, as if they were constantly under pressure. And we have met others who are equally successful, but whose presence feels calm, reassuring, and open. This difference is not about intelligence or capability. It is about the psychological relationship each person has with achievement. Some individuals grow up believing that their worth depends entirely on results, on being the best, meeting expectations, and maintaining a certain image. Over time, achievement becomes a condition for feeling accepted both by themselves and by others. In psychology, this is known as contingent self-esteem. For these individuals, success becomes a necessity rather than a natural outcome of effort. Failure is not simply a setback. It feels like a threat to their identity. This mindset creates constant internal pressure. It affects how they interact with their family, making them more sensitive to criticism or evaluation. It influences their social relationships, making them more cautious and less spontaneous. It shapes their decisions, often filling them with fear of making mistakes. Life becomes a series of tests rather than a space for exploration and growth. Even when they achieve great things, they may struggle to feel at ease, and their presence can unintentionally transmit tension to others. On the other hand, some people achieve without tying their entire sense of worth to their accomplishments. They value success, but they do not reduce themselves to it. When they succeed, they feel joy without pressure. When they fail, they may feel disappointed, but they do not collapse. Their inner voice tells them they are more than any single achievement or setback. This balance allows them to move through life with greater calm, flexibility, and acceptance. It reflects in every aspect of their lives. In their families, they are more patient and understanding. In relationships, they offer safety rather than judgment. In daily life, they are more adaptable and less stressed. And in decision-making, they are less afraid of taking risks and making mistakes. Their presence gives others room to grow, to learn, and to be themselves. Choosing a university major, therefore, is not just a step toward a career. It is a foundational moment that influences how people will lead their lives. When the choice aligns with their inner self, it supports confidence, calm, and healthy relationships. When it does not, external success may still come, but internal pressure often follows. In conclusion, excellence alone does not create a fulfilling life. What truly matters is the inner relationship with achievement, the relationship that begins at the very moment people choose their path. Thanks for watching.